Maybe we're all possessed.
Like, do I even add it in here? Like, is this weird? Does it even correlate at all?
I mean, you were warned. Don't mess with them.
You know, people don't listen.
Stopping for the drawbridge, and she floored it as it was going up.
Chose to research is called the I-4 Deadzone. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back, or welcome to the Dearly Departed podcast. I am Alyssa.
And I am Kaylee.
And welcome back to another episode where we're actually, I think this is the longest we've posted consistently in our career thus far. So I would say we're doing pretty good.
I mean, we did have some technical difficulties in the beginning, but our IT guy has since helped fix those. Yes, thank you, Tyler.
He's a blessing. Sometimes. I'm sorry that my hair looks like shit today. I can't wash it right now.
Why?
Because there's a hole in my head.
Girl, what? Is this what you wanted to tell me?
Yeah.
Is it a medical hole?
Yes, it is a...
Can I stick something in it?
No, it's small.
Damn.
Sorry. So, the other night I was sitting on the couch and I was scratching my head and I found, it felt like a blister.
Oh?
And I was like, what the fuck is this? It felt like a blister. Sorry guys, this is disgusting. But it felt like a blister with like mole, like a blister mole thing. And I was like, what the fuck is this? So I took a picture of it, right? And there's like a ring underneath it, and then there's like skin colored blister mole thing. So I start panicking. I have Tyler look at it, and he is like, can I pop it? And I was like, sure. And then I thought about it some more, and I was like, actually, it's on my head. Let's not pop it. So the next day, I call my dermatologist, and she got me in same day, and they took a biopsy of not the mole that looks like a blister. She said that one's fine, but the one underneath it looks very questionable. So she had to numb my head and take a chunk out for biopsy.
What day was this?
Yesterday.
Oh, I was gonna say, you're just now telling me this?
No, it was yesterday.
Holy shit. Kind of. Oh my god. Jesus. Ah. That's really gross, guys. If you... Ugh.
They can see it.
Ugh. I want to poke it. I want to poke it.
I have to clean it 3 times a day, put ointment on it, but I can't wash my hair for another 24 hours.
That would be driving me insane. Like, after we record this video, I have to go wash my hair. I am a grease ball right now, and it's driving me insane.
My roots are also grown out, so it looks like I'm balding.
Bald!
She's torturing people who have hair. Anyway, that was my story. I just wanted to tell you that I don't think it's cancer, but I should have the results by Christmas. So,
Merry Christmas!
Here's a melanoma. Anyway, that's my health journey this month. Thank you guys so much for watching.
That's it. End of episode. Let's wrap.
Quick insert of future Alyssa. I did get my results back. I do not have cancer. I hope everyone has had a great holiday. I don't know, sorry for being so morbid. But all good over here. Kaylee is sick right now though, so everybody in the comments tell her to feel better. But I actually have a fun topic that I've actually never heard about before today.
Tell me about it, tell me why, ain't nothing but...
We're gonna get copyright strike.
Oh.
Oh, do you have any life updates that you want to share?
We actually just booked our very first wedding venue tour.
Yes.
That's in
That's so
January. I'm super excited about it. It's really nice. It's pretty much all inclusive. I'm like, girl, sign me up. I don't have to book a giant list of vendors. You pretty much do it all for me. Hell yeah.
Which is good and bad.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah.
But I've heard really good reviews about this place, so.
Oh, good. What kind of theming is it?
Very, like, upscale, kind of like garden vibe. There's a lot of greenery.
Perfect. Oh, that sounds beautiful. I'm picturing something.
I'll send you the link to it so you can see. But we did book that. And today, the day of us recording, is actually our anniversary. So after we get done here and my fiance gets out of work, we're going to go do what we've done every year since we've been together. And that is go to a zoo and go look at their Christmas lights. Because
it's been a year since you got engaged now?
Well, it's our 3-year anniversary since we've been together. And then on the 22nd is actually a year since we've been engaged. So we're just celebrating all in one today.
That's fair. I wasn't sure the exact date. I knew it was in December, and I knew you guys went to the zoo.
We go to the zoo
Christmas lights
every year.
Yes.
Also, another life update. If you guys couldn't tell, my hair's dark again. I went back to the dark side.
Yes.
I was tired of being a blonde.
Yes, she did.
A blonde is too much work, but the dark hair's back. She's back to stay. I feel like myself again.
How was Joe's reaction? Because I know you said you were going to surprise him.
I did surprise him. He was like, "You did it." I was like, I did do it, honey. I know we talked about this, but I said, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I did it. Also, I need to get a new chair. My chair is too low. I keep having to sit on my knee.
I also sit on my knee, if that makes you feel better. And mine's adjustable. It's more comfortable.
I want one of those chairs where, like, I can, like, fold my legs. Because I can't sit, like, up straight. I can't do a lot of things straight. Speaking of not straight, have you watched Heated Rivalry? Fuck, I cannot say the word.
Heated Rivalry?
Yes. Have you watched it yet?
I have not.
Man.
I haven't had time.
Fuck your brain cancer and watch the show. You need to do it before you die.
Listen, I'm working a lot. I'm trying to focus on my mental health.
Watching the two cute boys kiss with their butts out is good for your mental health.
Okay, you're probably right about that. But
I haven't felt this way since, like, the One Direction days.
I watched the first episode of Taylor Swift's, like, Eras Tour documentary, and that was it. Like, I haven't had time for anything.
Taylor Swift can wait. I need someone to talk about the show, too.
How long are the episodes?
I don't know. Like 30, 40 minutes, maybe?
Okay, when I'm baking tonight, because I also restarted my sourdough journey. When I'm baking tonight, I will watch an episode.
Yes!
Okay. That's how I started Love Island. I started watching it while baking, and then Tyler got into it, and now we watch every season.
You gotta tell me how it goes. But yeah, those are my life update, guys. I'm rambling at this point. A lot of change in the last week since we all sat down last.
Yes. And for anyone who celebrates Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah, Happy Christmas, Happy
Merry
Kwanzaa,
Christmas.
Happy New Year, Happy Yule, Happy Solstice.
When is Kwanzaa?
I think Kwanzaa starts next week, question mark. Don't quote me on that.
As of recording, we're on the 4th day of Hanukkah, I believe. Anyway, so the topic I chose to research is called the I-4 Deadzone.
Oh, so we're going back home for a little bit.
We're going back home. It's about, I want to say, it's in Sanford. So about an hour from where we grew up. So I don't have a cold opening for this one, so we're just gonna
dive back into the...
Most roads in Florida are dangerous to drive on. A
That's
lot of
right.
tourists, a lot of semi-drivers, snowbirds, Floridians who think they're perfect drivers, but they just go around you going 110 and then cut you off and brake check you. That is the Florida way.
I feel called
Have
out.
I done it? Yes.
I do it all the time.
I don't do it anymore.
I don't do it on the country roads here, especially now that I hit a deer.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm still being haunted by deer. That has been like 2 weeks.
Did you see the video that I just put out? We talk about hitting a deer and how you were scared of doing it, and then the next week you hit one.
Yeah.
We manifested it.
My mom also manifested this.
Susan.
Because she has that mother instinct of, like, when she knows something's gonna go wrong, and, like, she's been trying to play tricks on my fiancé the last few weeks about it. Like, be careful driving, I have that feeling again. And then she was, like,
mother's intuition's
the first
always
person,
right.
She was the first person I called. I was like, no more joking about that, I literally just hit a deer. Let's not do that anymore.
What did she say?
She was like, oh my god, I feel so bad, I won't do it anymore. I'm like, thank you. Thank you for predicting the future, but stop, please.
She's trusting her intuition, and she's telling you to be careful. You gotta listen to her.
She said that one as a joke. She made that one up.
Susan, I know you're watching. You gotta be nice. Alright,
continue.
Back to our home. I-4 is recognized as the most dangerous road in the United States. It is a 132-mile freeway that connects Daytona to Tampa, which is right in the center of tourist and old people capital. Now, you're probably thinking, Alyssa, this isn't paranormal. You're just talking about shitty drivers in Florida. But this is where you would be mistaken. It isn't just about shitty drivers in Florida.
Maybe we're all possessed on I-4.
Probably. That makes sense, honestly.
Maybe that's why it's so hot.
Florida is hell. Not only is this currently the most dangerous road, but it also is known as the most haunted road in the South. There is a particular quarter-mile stretch known as the I-4 Deadzone. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
It's right in Sanford as the I-4 meets the St. John's Bridge, St. John's River Bridge.
I know exactly where it's at. I see it in my head.
Because that's how we got from, like, New Smyrna, Daytona area home sometimes. At least, I think. I remember driving over it once or twice. And panicking, honestly. But that's for a different reason that we'll get into at the end. The area was originally inhabited by the, I'm gonna butcher this, Macawa people, who were nearly wiped by diseases brought over by Spanish explorers. In 1887, Henry Sanford developed 640 acres here as a part of Florida's land and colonization, aiming to cultivate orange groves. Sanford made a colony in this area and named it St. Joseph's Colony. Very original. He promoted it as a Roman Catholic German colony to attract the German immigrants to Florida. I guess Central Florida. He invited a Roman Catholic priest, Father Swamberg? I'm gonna butcher these names. I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
It's that Florida education, guys.
I'm dyslexic. We started a podcast where I have to read a bunch of shit.
If they've been watching the last few episodes, they know that we cannot read or speak.
Yeah, sorry guys.
We're just here for the vibes.
Father Swamberg to oversee the colony. When families settled and they were working diligently to build the community, they worked against the dense forest and wildlife, yet they didn't combat the yellow fever epidemic in 1887. So, like, they were fine with the wildlife and the conditions, but, like, yellow fever? took them out. One of the few families that were a part of this colony did pass from yellow fever, but the priest also came down with yellow fever while traveling to Tampa and couldn't administer the family's last rites before they were buried on the property.
Ooh.
Yeah. The surviving colonists are the ones who buried them and marked their graves with 4 small wooden crosses before they all decided to abandon the colony. So they buried their friends and dipped.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to Father Swinburg. I think he also passed of yellow fever, but it doesn't say.
We can assume.
Yeah. Despite the growth of surrounding towns, the land remained abandoned for many years, until 1905 when Albert Hawkins purchased it. He discovered the 4 graves and warned people to stay away from it. Smart man. Despite his warnings, people quickly learned that tampering with the graves brought some bad luck. One farmer was struck by lightning after attempting to remove the barbed wire fence surrounding these 4 graves.
I mean, you were warned. Don't mess with them.
You know, people don't listen. And another person's house burned down the same day that they removed the wooden crosses.
Oh, shit.
In the late 1940s, maybe early 1950s, a child reportedly dug up one of the graves and then was hit by a drunk driver shortly after.
Jesus!
The drunk driver was never prosecuted, and they never actually, found him, but the kid did pass. The field became known locally as the Field of the Dead, and with residents avoiding it due to its dark reputation. In 1959, the Hawkins family sold the property to the U.S. government for the construction of I-4. Because that's a good idea. Yeah, take the dark field, the Field of Dead,
and put a giant highway over it.
Yes. This is probably the most Florida thing. This reminds me of the Poltergeist movies, where they, built on a graveyard. You know?
That gave me the chills. Oh, shit.
Sorry. Though the graves were initially marked for relocation, the task was neglected. Instead, fill dirt was dumped over the graves to elevate for the new highway. This act seemed to unleash more of the curse.
I mean, yeah, you're building a highway over bodies.
Yeah. And on September 10th, 1960, the very first day the load of fill dirt was dumped, Hurricane Donna, a Category 4 hurricane, unexpectedly changed courses and passed directly over the graves, causing severe delays in construction.
Do the ghosts control the weather?
I guess, yeah, these ghosts really just did not want this highway built on their bodies, which, can't say I blame them, truly.
But that's such a weird coincidence, too.
Oh, yeah.
The hurricane,
And, I feel like it's really rare for, a storm to just, completely just
change path like that.
Yeah. And, wasn't it a couple years ago in Tampa, I think it might have been last year, where they disturbed an Indian burial ground in Florida, and that's when two hurricanes hit?
It was either last year or the year before.
When will they learn?
I don't know, man, but if I see it, I'm not messing with it. Not mine to mess with.
No, you shouldn't mess with people's graves. Not only is it disrespectful, but you don't know what you're unearthing. And obviously, it's hurricanes.
Speaking of messing with graves, what is your opinion on those people that just go to cemeteries and just start cleaning random headstones? It kind of creeps me out a little bit. I get it. You're trying to do something nice, but
I understand the, like, coming from a good place, you know? I don't know, it's really iffy. It's, like, a really thin line between, like, a good service and, like, I don't know, being fucking creepy.
Yeah,
and
it's
disrespectful.
Like, it's such a, like, toss-up of, like, how to feel about it, really.
Yeah, I do, like, so, like, I have seen them on, like, my TikTok and stuff before. I enjoy the ones that are talking so, like, kindly about the graves and, like, talking to them and cleaning and getting the permission from the family before they do it, if there is any family. You know?
Yeah.
But it's, like, the people that are just, like, dumping water buckets on graves is insane.
Yeah. I mean, just, it kind of gives me a weird feeling.
What are you thinking about it?
Like, I understand you're trying to do something nice.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it's also, like, you're messing with things, and you don't know what you're messing with. Like you were saying, like, you don't know what you're gonna unearth.
Yeah. You don't know who that person was, what energy surrounds what you're doing. And I understand people aren't as spiritual as we are about things like this, but I don't know, it's just not something. Overall, it is disrespectful to, I think, even step on people's graves, like walking over.
Oh, yeah. Like, I still find it weird, like, the cemetery behind my house has a full walking path that everyone uses very much as just, like, a walking park. Because, like, when I met my neighbors, they were like, yeah, like, you'll see a lot of people, like, when it's warmer out, like, they do, like, all their exercise in that little walking area. I'm like, that's a little weird, but pop off.
I went to the cemetery to visit the graves for the Villisca Axe murder house a couple years ago, and the people I every time I stepped over like a grave or a plot, I would apologize. I was like, I'm sorry for stepping on you. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just looking for a specific person, and I was apologizing, and everyone was looking at me weird. They were like, have you never walked around a cemetery before? I went, no. Hence why I'm apologizing and freaking out right now. Because, like, that's not normal to me.
I mean, like, when I was a kid, and we were in Connecticut, like, we lived across the street from a cemetery, too, and, like, we would walk across the cemetery to get to the golf course when it was snowing, so we go sledding on the hills. Mm-hmm. And, like, even, like, then, like, I was, like, 4 or 5. I can remember just being, like, weirded out by it. By, like, the feeling of walking, like, across these plots.
Well, guys, let us know below if you think it's weird if walking over graves is weird, or using a cemetery as, like, a walking path.
I don't know if it's just me, but
no, I agree.
It gives me an uneasy feeling.
I mean, I would rather them have a walking path than just walking over people.
Yeah, that is true. Still heebie-jeebies. My jeebies are heebied.
I'm gonna post that meme right over you saying that when you sent me last night.
I just gave you a great freeze frame for it.
Perfect. Alright,
so let's continue. Sorry about the little detour, the I-4 detour.
Don't apologize. If people haven't noticed by now, we go on tangents. I don't know. I am sure eventually we'll get more structured, but this is also just us, two ADHD spiritual baddies over here.
I'm a goddamn squirrel.
Yeah. I would rather have ADHD, though, than anything. I feel like life is more fun this way. I-4 officially opened March 8th, 1965. On the same day it opened, an 18-wheeler lost control and jackknifed directly above the graves right before the St. John's River Bridge, killing the driver. This marked the beginning of numerous accidents in what we refer to as the I-4 Deadzone.
So, again, chills. Chills just ran from my toes to my head.
It's literally, so, like, I looked it up, and I'll insert a picture, and I'll probably send you one later. But it's right in the middle of, like, a clover leaf, like a circle, like their graves. So it's not, like, on the highway, per se, but it is, they're being disturbed by semis and cars all the time.
I mean, it's a very busy road.
Yeah, with, like, tourists and snowbirds and...
People just trying to get places. Oh, okay, I see. Still, that's very close in... what you call it, like...
Yeah.
It's not quiet.
No, not at all. And, like, I don't doubt for a second how many accidents, just by, like, human neglect, there are, not even just spiritually. The road over the bridge, which initially had no shoulder for wrecks or emergency stops, regularly sees stop-and-go congestion from the Orlando commuter traffic merging down to 3 lanes. Also quickly developed a reputation for large numbers of fatal accidents. There has been more accidents per year in such a small quarter-mile section of the highway than all other sections of the highway between Daytona and Tampa, says Carlson, who wrote multiple books on strange Florida things.
I truly hate where it merges to 3 lanes.
Yeah.
I know exactly where it is, and I hated driving that part.
I have never personally driven on it, but I have been in the car, and I've had to, like, close my eyes.
Grab a shit handle.
Nervous. Yeah.
Grab the shit handle, clench your butt cheeks.
There's no other way to do it.
That's how I am on bridges.
Really?
I hate driving on bridges. Like, if I'm the one driving, like, I am white-knuckling my steering wheel, like, tunnel vision, like, I can't look over. And if I'm in the car and someone else is driving, like, I'm grabbing the shit handle, my eyes are closed, I'm doing labored breathing, and I'm like, I can't, get me off this thing!
So there's actually only 3 bridges that I do that on. Typically, I'm not scared of them. But the one going into my hometown, Seaside Heights, New Jersey, that one scares me for some reason. I think it's because when I was older, my grandma said if you don't stay in the middle lane, you're gonna fly off and, like, die.
Wow, thanks, Grandma.
Thanks, Grandma. And then there's the one in South Florida. That's, like, the really, really long one.
The one to get to the Keys?
Yes.
I hate that one with a burning passion!
Hate it.
I think
and then
Oh, you finish. You first.
Oh, I was gonna say the last one was the St. John's Bridge before I knew about the I-4 Deadzone. This one just always has scared me.
I think the
I've never
worst
driven
one
personally, but
the worst one for me is the one that connects Fort Myers to Sanibel Island, because we drove that one at least once a summer growing up because we had a timeshare on the island.
Oh yeah.
And our timeshare was always, like, the first week of July, like prime time hurricane season.
Oh, God. That would send me into a spiral.
And it was like every time we were driving onto the island, it'd be storming.
I don't doubt that for a second.
And then my mom told me a story of when my grandma was driving that bridge, because this timeshare has been in our family for forever.
Yeah.
And, like, it used to be a drawbridge. And one summer when they were going down there, my grandma kind of was like, fuck it, I'm not stopping for the drawbridge. And she floored it as it was going up. They made it.
What a badass.
They made it. My mom was traumatized by it, so I think that trauma got passed down to me.
Oh, I don't doubt that, yeah.
But yeah, that bridge.
That's so funny, though. The one in Jersey, it's like 2 different sizes. So like
I know exactly which bridge you're talking about too.
The one in Jersey?
Yeah, my aunt lived in Jersey.
In Seaside?
Not in Seaside, but when we visited her, we'd go to Seaside.
Oh. Yeah, so like that one where it's like 2 different heights going separate ways. Yeah. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I do know why. My grandmother scarred me. But like I drove on it a couple summers ago with Tyler, and I was like, I'm not moving from the inside lane. He was like, Alyssa, you're in like the left lane. I was like, I'm not moving. I don't care how slow I'm going. I'm not moving. I was terrified. So on the I-4 Deadzone, I think this is mostly on like the bridge, I want to say, but I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. It's earned its name through countless reports of strange occurrences and deadly accidents, obviously. Drivers have seen floating balls of light, apparitions walking along the road, phantom trucks appearing to race towards vehicles only to vanish. Truckers report the radios blasting static while traversing the area, and many people experience electronic malfunctions, including lost cell signal and phones just completely locking up with their GPS. So,
got
some kind of
EMF
energy there.
Going there.
Mm-hmm.
Go crazy.
Go crazy.
Go crazy.
Florida's Department of Transportation denies any claim of the area being deadly.
Of course
this
they
stretch,
do.
Yeah. The stretch of interstate highway has not seen an unusual high number of crashes, says FDOT spokesperson Tom Freed in 2024 email. Our staff pulled the crash numbers from I-4 between Orange Boulevard and US 1792, and they fall within normal range. In fact, the numbers of crashes each year has actually decreased in the last couple of years, apparently. Freed said that as well. I don't believe that at all. I don't think the number of accidents have decreased.
Maybe they're not reporting all of them. That could be a possibility. Yeah. With the day and age that we live in right now, I wouldn't put it past them to not report every single accident.
Yeah, especially like after COVID and everything too. I feel like Florida has gotten just so lawless about things.
They really have.
I mean, I feel like Florida has always been like a lawless land, but
ain't no laws when you drink in the claws.
Hell yeah, brother.
I don't even like White Claws.
Me neither. I don't like anything sparkling.
If you don't like anything sparkling, girl, do I have a drink for you? They're called Surfsides.
Oh, I love the Sun Cruisers.
I'm not a fan of Sun Cruisers. Try Surfsides. They are so good. I personally recommend either the black cherry or the raspberry is my top favorite.
Ooh, I'll have to try those. I don't drink very often, though.
Girl, I don't either, but when I drink those, I can put it down a case in a night.
I had a wedding a couple months ago. I drank 2 Sun Cruisers and I was drunk. We got back to the hotel and I went, Tyler, I need a cigarette at Taco Bell. And he went, oh, God, you're drunk.
Why is that me? Literally at our housewarming party, my best friend and I, we were down in the basement playing beer pong. And no words were said between us. We just looked at each other and was like... And we ran to the garage and had a garage cig.
That's so real. So, I could not find any personal stories of people through the I-4 Deadzone. I assume mostly because if you have a story, you're dead. Right?
Fair enough, yeah.
I did find a Facebook group called Haunted Florida. And someone in August of 2024 asked if anybody had any experiences. Thank you, Eli, for asking that question and giving us content.
Thank you, Eli.
Thank you. A lot of people have said that there's been a lot of suicides on the bridge, unfortunately. and they talk about how they've seen apparitions, words are hard, in the median, which is weird. I found another article on Urban Coroner. I don't know why I second-guessed me saying that word. They wrote, it's often reported by drivers traveling this part of I-4 that they will suddenly be stuck with an intense wave of disorientation in the area, and sometimes be overwhelmed by the urge to just jerk their steering wheel to the side and propel themselves off the side of the bridge.
I get that feeling quite often, too. Not even just on that road, just in general.
I'm glad you haven't. Those are intrusive thoughts that we should not listen to.
Hey, Joe says I can listen to one intrusive thought a day.
And it
as
doesn't...
a treat. It's usually just either licking him or biting him somewhere. I don't get into the other
That's
intrusive
cute
thoughts.
aggression. That's just cute aggression. That's not even an intrusive thought. That's just love.
He begs to differ.
Even if the curse is just a hoax, there has been enough fatalities in the area that it must have just become a paranormal hotspot. Even if the original story is not true, there's been enough deaths that it has to have some kind of energy, wouldn't you say?
I would think so, with the amount of deaths that have happened in that area since even just the road opening in the 60s.
Yeah. So, this might be a stretch. We talked about it yesterday, but I have a semi-personal story involving technically the I-4 Deadzone. It's on the St. John's Bridge. Again, it might be a reach. Let me know if this doesn't make sense and I'm just grasping at straws.
It's honestly, the story is just kind of like such a coincidence that like you kind of have to talk about it when we're doing this episode, because like it goes along. Did it have anything to do with the Deadzone? Maybe, maybe not. We'll never know.
So in 2006, my brother got into a car accident on this bridge. It was early in the morning. He was DD and he fell asleep at the wheel after going out with his friends. They actually lived in Cocoa Beach at the time, so I don't know where they were driving back from exactly. I'm assuming like Daytona. I don't know where my brother was driving back from. This was 2006. I was 8. Yeah, so he fell asleep at the wheel, and he hit the guardrails, which smashed the back window open. He wasn't wearing a seatbelt. He got sucked out of the back, and was in, like, the dense forest right outside of the St. John's Bridge.
Oh, jeez. I never realized it was that bad.
Yeah. He hit a tree and fell like 50 feet down. And it was in the middle of March.
Jeez.
He survived.
I mean, he's alive.
It's been about 20 years, roughly. The other 2 passengers in the car also survived. One of them stayed in the car, but the other girl in the back seat bounced out when he also got sucked out of the car. Neither of them were wearing their seatbelts.
So, moral of the story
wear your seatbelts.
Wear your seatbelt.
Yes.
Click it or ticket.
Yes. I actually didn't even know that this accident happened on this particular St. John's Bridge. I thought it was more south. And like I called my mom when I found out about the I-4 Deadzone, and it was by the St. John's Bridge. I was like, hey girl, is this where Glenn had his car accident? She went, no. And last night I was thinking about it more, and I looked up my brother's like article from 2006, and it was like, yeah, right off of the St. John's Bridge on I-4. And I was like, what the hell? So I am glad my brother was not one of the fatal crashes of St. John's Bridge, I-4 Deadzone. And I'm glad everybody else survived. He is mentally disabled now, unfortunately.
It's still just crazy.
Yeah. I didn't even know the I-4 Deadzone even existed until, like, maybe 3 months ago when I was like, haunted places in Florida. And the fact that I have someone who has potentially experienced the I-4 Deadzone and can live to tell the tale is also insane. So I might be just grasping at straws, and this is another weird coincidence, like the dates of the Villisca Axe murder house.
It's just these weird coincidences that are just they go along with whatever we're talking about.
Yeah.
And like it's just crazy that like we don't even realize it in the moment. Like when we're discussing what we're gonna talk about next. It's not like you were like, we have to cover this I-4 Deadzone because of my brother's accident. It's not like I know for sure the I-4 Deadzone caused his accident.
No, because, like, I texted you last night after, I realized it, and I was like, do I even add it in here? Like, is this weird? Does it even correlate at all?
And like, it's just... It's not like you're saying that it's paranormal, that it's connected to some ghost being angry that a road was built, like, right across their grave. You're saying that it's just such a coincidence that all of these accidents happen on this road, and that you had a personal experience. Well, not like personal experience, but like someone in your life also got into an accident in this very spot.
And it could have been fatal, you know, and I'm glad it wasn't. But Glenn, I remember back in 2006, 2007, when he got out of his coma and was, like, talking again and, like, could kind of recollect what happened. Again, I was little. And he did say that our grandfather was, like, his guardian angel and told him to hold on and, like hold on a little longer until the cops find you. Because they didn't find Glenn's body for about 9 hours after the accident.
9 hours?
Mm-hmm. His dad is actually the one that found him, not even the cops.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Big Glenn and his uncle, or Big Glenn's brother, went down into, like, the ditch by St. John's and found Glenn.
Jesus.
It's weird talking about Glenn's story. Because, like, I feel I don't really go into a whole lot of, like, detail, because it's not, like, my story to fully tell.
Well, this is a safe space, and...
Yeah, I just start crying. I'll make you cry. Anyway, I couldn't find any more experiences from the I-4 Deadzone, but it's still, like, a really interesting curse. Shh, I'm recording. Stop texting me. So, do you believe that the I-4 Deadzone is caused by the St. Joseph's colony? Or do you think it's just shitty drivers on I-4?
I feel like... Oh my god, who is blowing you up right now? Damn.
It's Abby!
Abby, we are busy, goddammit! Oh, as I was saying, I believe that...
Do not disturb.
I personally believe that it may have started with the colony. I don't know about the whole hurricane thing being paranormal. It's just it's so hard to believe that, like, that could happen, and I don't think my brain wants to believe that that could happen.
Yeah.
And then I feel like as more fatalities happened on that stretch, the energy in that area grew. and grew and grew.
Yeah.
And I believe that, like, with the mix of shitty drivers in that area, everything's just kind of heightened. So it kind of ramps up that let me put the pedal to the metal kind of thing and drive like a dumbass.
That's everyone in Florida.
Yeah. But, like, I just feel like the paranormal aspect of it isn't, like, causing...
Initially, like...
It isn't the main cause of all of these fatalities. I feel like it is heightening the energy that is going on.
I think it, like, coincides. You know, like...
Yeah.
It's not the sole purpose, but it's not helping. I want to say we should go investigate, but it's such a dangerous road that even probably standing to the side isn't even a good idea.
Yeah, you couldn't catch me dead stopping there.
No. Maybe we can go on a boat under the St. John's Bridge and drive there. I'm always down for investigating.
On a boat? You got me 50 shades of fucked up.
You'll go on a boat?
Boats stress me out. Why is something that large able to float?
You don't have to go on a big one.
Still, why is something that big able to float?
I don't know. I like boats, man.
Even when we went on the pontoon boat for my friend's bachelorette party, I was stressed out. Like, I had the bubble gut because of it.
Oh, that's the worst. I don't mind boats, but as I get older, I do get motion sick more. So, like, last time I was on a boat, and if I wasn't facing forward, I almost threw up on Tyler.
Boats are scary, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's all I have for the I-4 Deadzone. And it wasn't much, but, like, I find it extremely interesting.
I want to know what other people think. Like, do they think that it's all paranormal? Do they have the same opinion as us where it's heightened by the paranormal?
Yeah. Let us know below if you know anything about the I-4 Deadzone.
Or if this is a brand new topic to you.
Yeah. And if you made it this far, drop a boat emoji in the comments.
Boats and hoes, boats and hoes, boats and hoes.
And if you think we're annoying,
drop an emoji below.
Car emoji.
Drop a car on us.
Please.
What is one thing that you're looking forward to for the rest of the week until we meet again?
What is this? I have a nail appointment on Sunday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Christmas nails. I don't know, I'm finally going back to sculpt tonight after breaking my toe.
I still can't believe you broke your toe.
Yeah. Me neither. I had a rough October.
Dude, October was
November.
It was
November.
I was gonna say it was November. Like, we were just going through, but we posted consistently.
No, we didn't.
We got a plan to post consistently.
Yes, we're getting our shit together. Slowly. Kind of.
I mean, in other news, we did in fact hit 200 followers on Instagram. So, Thank you guys for everyone who is supporting us through the gram.
Yes, we appreciate all of you.
All of it.
And I think of you all as my new friends. We're friends now.
Yes, we're bestest of friends. You won't be as bestest of friends as us, but... I mean, we got
like 15 years on you bitches. So.
I was gonna say, we got 15 years under the belt.
What are you looking forward to for the rest of the week?
For the rest of the week? Oh god, I don't even know what my week consists of.
I have to go Christmas shopping.
I pretty much finished all mine. But I'm excited for Monday. I'm going up to my mother-in-law's, and we are making homemade pierogies. It is a family tradition that on... Christmas Eve, we eat pierogies. Unfortunately, I won't get to be there on Christmas leave to eat the pierogies because I will be working, but I will have
But I love
a
pierogies.
big old bag saved.
I would love that. Can they adopt me?
Girl, you're already family.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions of other haunted roads, let us know below. If you have any stories, email us at thedearlydepartedpod@gmail.com. And don't forget to follow us at the Dearly Departed Pod on Instagram and TikTok. We post sometimes. We'll get better at it. I promise.
It's a New Year's resolution for us.
Yes. We're gonna make goals for ourselves by the end of the year, I think.
And we will share them with you guys so everyone else can hold us accountable.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts, and stay spooky, our friends.
Stay spooky.
And we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.